We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. John Smoltz gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Stepping in, Jeff Kent, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman. Yeah.
Now here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now the 2-1. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Here's the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
High in the air down the right field line. Justice is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder. No.
Into the box now, Mel Ott. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoltz, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Line drive to left. Acuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The left fielder, Barry Bonds.
So stepping in, Barry Bonds, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Carl Hubble, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna
Now the pitch.
Jr.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, David Justice.
Coming to the plate now, David Justice. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's cool.
Ball 2. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Williams has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Dale Murphy. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Nope, 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set and the pitch.
No, that's down. Nope, that's down.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Murphy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Still even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves strand 1. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Willie Mays, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Standing in, Willie McCovey. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's it.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now at the plate, Matt Williams, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Two and 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Hard hit to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Chipper Jones. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Now the pitch. Hubble, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Now the 2-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. Two and two.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Joe Torre. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. Two gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Seven. The second baseman, Marcus Giles.
So now to the plate, Marcus Giles. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bonds is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Rich Aurelia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
That's a ball one, no strike. Ball in.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Two and 0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Murphy's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Carl Hubble. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. A windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Furcal.
The shortstop, Rafael.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Furcal, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate.
To the plate now, John Smoltz. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now back, left field.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna.
Junior.
From the stretch. Here's the pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. One out and a runner on second base. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, David Justice. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and 0. Here it is. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Jeff Kent back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, Mel Ott. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ball 2 now. And it's fouled away. Fastball just inside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ball.
Next to bat for the Giants, Barry Bonds, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And that's over. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Stepping in now, Willie McCovey, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. This is pulled into right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Matt Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
The 1-0 home. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Giants 2 and the Braves nothing. Digging in, Dale Murphy set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off. The 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Williams is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Joe Torre. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next the dangerous power threat, Rich Aurelia. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out toward second. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. One ball, 1 strike, the count. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate, Carl Hubble, and they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now at the plate, Jeff Kent. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Marcus Giles, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Giles.
First offering on its way. Giles, a 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in, Rafael Furcal. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Aaron will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Aaron.
And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. He'll come into this one at 328. 9 homers and 23 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Pat Jarvis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. At the plate, Mel Ott, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Ott, a 5'9" lefty batter, but throws right-handed. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Barry Bonds. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And another foul ball. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's safe.
Well, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
McCovey, a former member of the Oakland A's. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Stepping up now, Matt Williams. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
0-1. Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Right fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Kevin Millwood will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 34, Kevin Millwood.
Into the box now, Rich Aurelia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Murphy will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Giants 5 and the Braves nothing. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. Ready once again, David Justice. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball misses inside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Buster Posey.
28, Buster Posey.
The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Carl Hubble. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
No balls and 1 strike. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
To 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Jeff Kent is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he'll just waste 1 there. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lays off 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. may be tiring a bit.
Out of play off to the right. The 3-1. 3-2 now. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, Chipper Jones. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Joe Torre. And he puts it on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Luis Avilan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Luis Avilan.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mel Ott. Now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Avilan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here's another 1-2.
2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. 3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Murphy is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Barry Bonds. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-0 is in there for strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Willie Mays. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Marcus Giles, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. To the plate now, Rafael Furcal in there, a base hit, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Eddie Matthews will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 45, Eddie Matthews.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. None out, runners at first and second. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. It's now a 5-2 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Rod Beck enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 47, Rod Beck.
In now, David Justice, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 8 full. San Francisco leads this one 5-2. Mike Foltynewicz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Willie McCovey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's flat.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Acuna giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Matt Williams will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Foltynewicz, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping up to the plate, Rich Aurelia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. And the hit and run works to perfection as it's into right for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Here's Buster Posey now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 31 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th. Number 31, Rob Young. Now catching and batting 9. Number 15.
Bottom of the inning now, and up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. Chipper Jones waits on deck. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Ground ball right side. McCovey fields it cleanly on to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. In now, Chipper Jones. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Final strike for the Braves. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So digging in now, Joe Torre, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. McCovey into foul territory. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Carl Hubble takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Number 31 records the save, his sixth. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.